Welcome back to the Sherwood Urban Farm. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I'm preparing my in-ground beds for my spring and summer garden. So in these two beds I have here, I've got sweet potatoes in. I've left them the whole winter long. Hopefully they have grown and I've got a fair amount of sweet potatoes, but as you can see the vines are already died back a bit and it is needing to be pulled out. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to clear the beds of the vines and all the sweet potatoes. Well, there we go. All the sweet potatoes have been pulled out. Not as many as I'd hoped. I mean, it's two beds. I'll weigh them. I'll put the weight on how much. But that being said, I never planted them. They just come back every year by themselves. And normally I just let them go. I would have sweet corn here or something, and then I let them just grow underneath the sweet corn. So it is sort of double timing it. And then in the winter, I don't grow in these beds anyways. And so they just sort of mature along in the winter, so that's fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to water in. Oh, the other thing is, like, you really have to disturb the soil to get the potatoes out. So I don't know how else one harvests sweet potatoes without disturbing the soil. Even with potatoes, just what it is. So I was sad to see the poor little earthworms all getting disturbed. What can you do? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to water the bed nicely. Then I'm going to top it up with a layer of compost. Some people, they say like 2 centimeters. Other people are saying 5 centimeters. I've made a fair amount of compost, so I think I'm going to do at least a 5 centimeter layer of compost on these beds. So let me get to that. So this bed behind me, I've now put down my layer of compost, and this year for the first time I'm going to actually put down wood chips, and I'm going to put a thick layer of wood chips on the top. The reason I'm doing that is because in the summer when we don't get rain, then I need to be able to protect the soil, and I always followed the Charles Dowding's method of putting in the compost, and that's going to be my mulch. The problem is that in our climate, we won't have rain for like 2 months. That compost dries out so much, and it forms like a crust, and then it's difficult to rehydrate that again. You need like proper downpours for that. But if I put down the wood chips, it's incredible. You scratch it away and then you just see all the soil life in there. These little red wrigglers and all kinds of things happening, and the soil is nice and moist. So I won't be depleting my tank so quickly by putting down the thick layer of wood chips. Now I know in some climates where it's maybe like in George, it might be too wet for that. Or in other parts of the world, actually, if you get a lot of rain, then you might end up with a slug issue. But in the Eastern Cape, we are a subtropical oceanic climate. And we get spring and autumn rainfall, not really winter rainfall. So we're not going to get much rain in the summer. And I am going to protect my beds like that. I'm going to leave this bed for, I don't know, maybe even till the beginning of September. I'm going to plant sweet corn, and I am going to plant, well, whenever my seedlings are ready for transplanting, I'm going to plonk them in here, and then underneath the sweet corns I will put butternut or pumpkin. This will also allow the bed to settle down a bit and the earthworms and everybody to restore whatever I had damaged trying to get the sweet potatoes out. Now I hope you enjoyed this video, and it gets you like motivated to get into your garden and to get your beds prepared for spring. You don't want to be behind. You can watch my video which I posted last time about what I've sown so far in August, so that I can get my spring and summer garden going, get a nice jump start on that. Thank you for watching all the way to the end, and I hope you have been truly inspired. If you enjoyed this video, then please like and subscribe, also share it with your friends, and I hope you have a fantastic day further.